Okay, we are live, and I just wanted to say that I've already done everything here this morning, and the title, Where and What Do You Want? Where and What Do You Want? And the thumbnail is those wish plants that you blow, and I think there's 4 of them on the thumbnail, so you get 4 wishes. But the card out was the reversed 7 of Cups. And that says, Where and what do you want? Snap out of fantasy. Snap out of the fantasy land. Okay. So the playlist song, the daily playlist song, is Cheap Trick. And I know we all remember I Want You to Want Me, but that's not my favorite. My favorite is The Flame. The Flame. We had Universal Flame, now we have The Flame. You were the first, you'll be the last. And that's talking about my twin flame. You were the first, you'll be the last, and it is time. Where and what do you want? Snap out of fantasy. St. Michael says it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Your home is protected by angels. And the cards that are popping out of St. Michael is he wants you to know that if you leave your unhealthy situation, you're supposed to have confidence, use your imagination, and you'll see the answers because you're on the right path. Those were the next cards here out. So I'm just reading them. But your home is protected by angels. Okay, so keeping all that in mind, we're going to go right into the reading. Your hard work is paying off and you're stable. 9 of coins. Whoops, sorry. 9 of coins. That was on the bottom of the deck. And I just showed you the star card too. That's our destiny. And that's the first card out. So we're talking about all of our hard work is paid off. We're stable now. And it doesn't have to be financially. It can be just mind-wise. But your hard work is paid off. It's an end of not being stable. And the first card out was the star, talking about our destiny. We're on our destiny. Now, with that in mind, keep everything in mind because this is really important now, these next cards. What do we want out of our destiny, our mission? We want equal give and take. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. So whatever you're going for must have equal give and take. Then we have the Empress. So we want that kind of power going on. We want Empress power. So you don't want just anybody. You want Empress or higher status, or Emperor and higher status. So if the person you're with isn't of that status, it doesn't matter if you're married or not. We're talking about a twin flame journey. We're talking about our twin. We're talking about our mission for God at the end times here. You know, I'm not saying get a divorce, but I'm certainly saying that if the person isn't your twin, God will make it so you figure that out because we need our twin. A lot of us are stuck in relationships that we're not supposed to be in, or we're single waiting for our twin. Okay, now with this 6 of Pentacles, let's see. Okay, then we're going to go on to the Page of Pattern is my learning card. And it's telling me that it wants you to learn about abundance. That's what your topic's supposed to be. Now, abundance confirmation. Abundance on what? Abundance on, it doesn't necessarily mean money. That's the old world. So abundance of spirituality, abundance of your mission. This is all about your mission right now. Because where and what you want, you have to snap out a fantasy. The only way you're going to snap out a fantasy is to concentrate on your mission, not on the matrix. I like that. Focus on your mission, not the matrix. Yep, exactly. Because we want to celebrate. We're here for the celebration. I know in my regression, she said, you're here for the celebration of the whole solar system. Not just the state you're in or the place you're in, the whole universe. Okay, under the star was the 3 of coins, so it's saying to manifest, keep manifesting, and that goes right along with the topic. 7 of Cups reversed. Where and what are you wanting? And it's time to snap out a fantasy. And good morning, Leo. Okay, now in order to manifest, we have to have that peaceful, easy feeling. And that's the 4 of Wands underneath the 6 of Pentacles. And it's also saying if you want equal give and take out of your relationship, it has to be making you peaceful. Or your career, your mission, whatever we're doing, we have to have that peaceful, easy feeling. If we're not feeling peaceful, easy feeling, then it's not right. So it's real easy. Is this for me? Is this supposed to be whatever? Well, are you peaceful and easy with it? Okay, well, if not, then you have to change it. The universe don't make this too hard for us. We do. We make it too hard. Now, along with the Empress, underneath the Empress, or the Emperor, you're kind of feeling stuck, okay? And you're feeling stuck because you're either with somebody that isn't being your true divine twin that you feel is your twin, or you're not with your twin and you want your twin and you're wondering where the twin is so that you can finish this mission. So the Empress and the Emperor are feeling kind of stuck here, the 8 of Swords. So there has to be a death, there has to be a transformation. You have to either leave the unhealthy situation, or you have to transform it, or you have to step up your prayers, or you have to change your attitude because divine timing's in play. It's underneath the Page of Patterns, so it's telling you you have to learn a little bit more about your abundance. And that's why you're watching this reading, obviously. And the reason for the 3 of Cups is a good one. It's the 10 of Swords, and it's the last card out. And that's saying that the disappointment and the 10 swords that were stuck in your back, well, they're not there no more. And if they are still there, if you're watching this and you feel like the 10 of Swords are in your back, then rewatch this whole reading because it's telling you what to do. Are you ready to listen? And then last but not least is our scripture card, which is Hebrews 6:12. Hebrews 6:12. I do not want to become lazy, but I want to imitate those who through faith and patience inherit what has been promised. And that's just what I said. Do you want to inherit what has been promised? Well, then you have to do the footwork. You can't just sit there in a miserable situation and say, I'm miserable, God fix it. You've got to do some work. You've got to dive deep in the page of pattern and death card and transition it, transform it. Some of us have had physical death. I know I've had a physical death because my husband and my whole family, everybody's gone. So I've had the last 2 years to focus on everything I just said in this reading. Plus, I've had over 27 years of being sober and being a spiritual guide to get beyond Empress. 4 queens plus the Empress and beyond. So, it doesn't happen overnight is what I'm saying, but that's why these messages are so important if you watch them and listen to them. So, okay, thanks for listening.